Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. And a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noor, and yes, we've gone a long way with Kevin, especially in rankings. And I'm here to present a paper by Dr. Marlia Puteh, and she's from the Office of Director General of Ministry of Higher Education in Malaysia. And I hope I can do justice for her presentation because this is like short notice. However, I'm going to deliver a building global recognition with a Malaysian perspective. Yeah, and this probably the clicker. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The agenda of this presentation is 5 topics that I'll be delivering to you. Yeah. Especially on Malaysia, I'll be sharing with you Malaysia's performance in world rankings. And I will also discuss on the internationalization policy that we have in terms of how we make ourselves global and visible in the ranking arena as well as research. Yeah, and also how we make use of our international branch campuses in Malaysia. We even have academia city, Edu City, in the south of Malaysia, where many of UK branch campuses situated. Yeah, and how we make use of our international collaboration through that branch campuses. Yeah, and I will also share with you on our research performance in the internationally, how our collaboration have enhanced our performance. And I will recommend some of the how we can improve our global prominence in the way forward. Let me share with you on our performance of world ranking in this simple slide. If you notice at the bottom, we coined the overall performance in terms of Umar. If you know who Umar is, he is one of the Sahaba of our Prophet. And we aspire to have his leadership in terms of global prominence. Yeah, U is for U 2021 university ranking. This is Universitas 21, based in Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, this is not individual university ranking. This is rather national ranking for the country. Yeah, so we came from number 36 in 2012, and in 5 years we are at number 25 in Universitas ranking. We have jumped 11 places during that 5 years nationally, yeah, as a country. And we hope that University Malaya, M is for University Malaya, who can penetrate the top 100 bracket in 2 years' time. University Malaya is currently at number 114 in QS ranking, and they are soaring upwards for Malaysia. Yeah, and I'm glad to share with you that 8 of the top ASEAN universities are 5 comes from Malaysia. They are all our research university, University Malaya, University Putra Malaysia, University Technology, University Science Malaysia, and also University, did I miss anything? University Science Malaysia. So those are the 5 universities of the top 8 in the ASEAN. Okay, and R is all the 5 research university of our country. They are the ones that making all the numbers in the ranking, that they are the one that doing so well in our research. Yeah. Okay. In terms of subjects ranking that recently came out, yeah, University Malaya top of all the universities in Malaysia with 7 subjects. They are library and information management at 24. Development studies at 30, and also at 30 electronics and electrical engineering. At 41, mechanical, aeronautical and manufacturing engineering. And chemical engineering at 42, civil and structural at 46, mineral and mining at 47, and also another mineral and mining from University Science Malaysia at 43. Yeah, and we are glad to also encourage our private university. Taylor's is one of our a private university in Malaysia. In Malaysia we have 105 university college and university in Malaysia, and Taylor's University has made a mark in their subject in hospitality and leisure management, and they are ranked at number 21. And UIA, or International Islamic University, is ranked 31 in theology, divinity, and religious studies. So those are the 10 subjects that are ranked, and this is minister's KPI. Yeah, the government gives the KPI to the minister, and the minister cascade that KPI to all the universities in Malaysia. So the next coming subjects ranking, we are supposed to be doing 15 in the top 50. I don't know how we're going to fare next time, but we hope for the best, and because it is minister's KPI. Otherwise, our VCs will be in trouble. Yeah, in terms of internationalization policy to ensure that we continue to soar, we have continued to develop good policy in terms of internationalization. In our Malaysia Education Blueprint, launched in 2015, we have one of the shift number 8, which is global prominence. So in that, we highlight our focus, which is to shape the focus and direction of our higher education system and its effort in going global. We also continue to execute our other policy that we have launched much earlier in 2011, intensifying Malaysia's global reach, a new dimension. In this policy, the higher education work as a form of soft power. You can see that many universities in Malaysia start bringing along their alumni as well as their students to promote their own education as testimony of Malaysian education. And also we have another policy on internationalization for higher education, which outlines 6 critical sectors in implementing internationalization, especially in student mobility, staff mobility, academic program, in which many of our postgraduate programs are dual degree, and also jointly awarded program, and also in terms of R&D, we have quadruple helix 3PP partnership with private and university partnership and industry, and also with other international institutions. And in terms of autonomy, we are given more we are more autonomous now, and to ensure that all our internationalization and visibility are carried out. Okay, again, for global prominence, in order to reach global prominence, the ministry aspires to develop Malaysia as an international education hub, and we aspire to have 250,000 students, international students, by year 2025. Previous policy, it is put at 200,000 international students, but the recent blueprint put another KPI for us to get 250 international students in the next 7 or 8 years. We currently have 180 students, and this KPI is again the KPI of all 105 universities in Malaysia. And this is minister KPI again, and it is made KPI of all of the VCs, especially the private universities, because there's no quota for private university to take as much as 80% of their total population. But for public university, we can, there's no cap for postgraduate students, but there's cap of 10% for undergraduate, just to ensure that our capacity of local capacity is maintained. Okay. We also make ourselves visible through these Education Malaysia offices throughout the world. We have a few in the United States and in Egypt, Dubai, in Vietnam, all in East ASEAN, and also in Australia. Yeah, and they function as a one-stop center to strengthen Malaysian education brand through promotional activities. They assist in our promotional activities in terms of recruitment, in terms of research collaborations, and also to engage us with the industry in the other part of the world. Yeah, and they become the catalyst for collaborations, like I was telling you, with international institutions and stakeholders. And they also pave the way for international research engagement, and we can make our visits, we can make our technical visits and our research visits through them. They will coordinate and expedite the initiatives. Yeah? And it also acts as venues for pre-departure briefing to our international students prior to their arrival to institution in Malaysia. Okay, like I was telling you, we started with very modest number of branch campuses. Yeah, but we have this idea of EduCity recently, and we invite a lot more branch campuses, and they are located very strategically near Singapore. Yes, and at the moment I can show you that we have 10 branch campuses. 10 international branch campuses in Malaysia, and 5 are from UK, Heriot Ward, Newcastle, University of Reading, Southampton and Nottingham. And 2 of them, Reading and Newcastle, 3 of them, Newcastle, Reading and Southampton, are in the EduCity in Johor near Singapore. And we also have Raffles University of Singapore, and we also have Asia School of Business. And we have 3 other universities from Australia, Curtin, Monash and Swinburne. Monash is in Kuala Lumpur, but Curtin and Swinburne is at the East Malaysia. Yeah? And recently we have Xiamen, not recently, like 4 years ago, we have Xiamen from China, and we are inviting many more branch campuses to come to Malaysia. Okay, I would like to share with you international research performance in terms of publication and the rest. I can assure you that we have a lot of papers. Yeah, for the last few years we've been generating a lot of papers, because that has made KPI to every one of us. Yeah, every VCs, every professors has been the talk of the town for the last 6 years. Yeah, and we have made the numbers. Malaysia is first in ASEAN and 23rd in the world in terms of number of papers generated or published in 2016. However, we lack the quality papers. Yeah, we lack quality papers in terms of Q1 and high impact journal publication. Nevertheless, 8 subject areas are cited more than or equal to the world's average. Yeah. They are engineering, in engineering, medicine, environmental science, yeah, chemical engineering, energy, psychology, health, and veterinary. Yeah, so those are the 8 main contributors of our citations. And in terms of wealth generation, for the last since the inception of Research University in 2007, we have generated a revenue of more than 5 billion Malaysian ringgit, equivalent to 1.4 billion US dollar, which represent 54% return of research investment on consultancy and training, publication of books, licensing of patents, research product sales, postgraduate studies, fees, gifts and endowment. Yeah, so those are the impact of our research universities. And in terms of international collaboration, we have co-authored more than 46,000 publications with international institutions around the world. Yeah, and mostly they come from medicine, physics, engineering, astronomy, and computer science. According to Elsevier, it's good to note that between 2012 and 2016, the average combined scholarly output growth in Asia was 1.1. However, Malaysia recorded a total of 7% growth in terms of scholarly output. Yeah? And like I was telling you, the output is good, but we are still working on the quality of the output. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. It started. Okay, as the way forward, I'd like to share with you how we can improve further in terms of our Malaysia's quality education. We have appointed a company, an agency under the Ministry of Higher Education to oversee the approval of visa of our expatriate as well as our international students, and we work closely with other agencies to ensure this is materialized. And at the moment, we pledge to the days to take the visa approval is only 6 to 7 days. It used to be months. Yeah. So let's hope that it happens this year so that we can continue to have more international students. We work closely also with our Ministry of Health in terms of health screening and Ministry of Human Resources, in which we allow our international students to work part-time now. Yeah, and since all our postgraduate students are mature students taking their postgraduates, and they bring their spouses and with their young children, we work with Ministry of Education to ensure that the schooling of the students, the schooling of their children are taken care of. Okay, we continue to offer scholarships and we assist international students in some of their scholarship through Malaysia International, through Ministry of Higher Education international scholarships, and also through other awarding institutions as well as private institution and endowment. Yeah. We continue to improve our quality of academic programs. We also have quality assurance agency like Dubai, yeah, and we work closely also with other quality agency, and to ensure that all academic programs offer up-to-date, relevant, and current curriculum, and they are industry relevant and offer insights to international best practices. We also support. We have guidelines of online learning. Yeah, we have already MQA has come up with this guideline on how to accredit MOOCs in our curriculum, and also we widen the access to education through lifelong learning. Okay, I would like to invite you to our Going Global 2018, as the Minister of Higher Education has organized these collaborative efforts with British Council, also with Dubai Quality Assurance. The conference is on international education, where leaders and specialists can network, debate, and explore collaborative solutions for 21st century skills, knowledge, and impact. And Malaysia Going Global 2018 will be held from 2nd to 4th May in Kuala Lumpur with the theme of Global Connection, Local Impact. And I am doing some promotion. Registration is now open at discounted early bird rates. Yeah, please visit the website, and if you have anything to ask, yeah, you can email us. Before that, yeah, let me show you the pledge of our minister. Yeah, he pledges that the ministry will deliver the best education system that all Malaysian as well as international students deserve. And you can, anything you want to ask, you can ask Dr. Marlia at mohi.gov.my. You can also ask me, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but you can ask us both anyway. Thank you so much.